Hey everybody, Larry here, back for another video. I know it's been probably 3 months since I've done a video, and I apologize. I've gotten a lot of messages, and unfortunately I've been doing some stuff that I really don't want to show, not because I don't want to share, but because some of the things I've been doing can be fairly dangerous if they're done wrong. And I don't want to be the one responsible for somebody to get hurt or injured or worse. And if they're done with the wrong type of materials or inferior materials, then uh, it will result in catastrophe. So I haven't shown those videos. I apologize, but I just can't bring myself to put those in an open forum where somebody will try them without proper equipment. Even with proper equipment, they're fairly risky. But I am doing something a little different today. As you can see, I'm running 1.91 volts. Both of these two little devices are nickel. They're 8-inch long strips of nickel, 2 inches wide. It's cut out of the same strip, out of the same sheet, same batch. Everything's the same. The electrolyte that's in here is mixed up one batch. It's 1 gallon of distilled water, mixed up actually fairly weak, especially for me, because I like running it strong. But at any rate, everything's identical. Even these wires that are connecting to the main power source are the identical length. This voltmeter is hooked up to the power source and not, as you can see, to each individual set of plates. These plates, like I said, they're 8 inches long. About 6 inches of them are in the electrolyte, and another couple inches above it. They're spaced 1/16 of an inch. There's strips of Teflon along the edges, and the only reason I use that's because I had some extra laying around. And they're as identical as they can be, except look inside this cell. You can see there's not much going on. Look inside this one. Now these are both exactly have the same voltage to them. Exactly. Same length of wires, same power supply, identical electrolyte. And I had them both in the same container, but that didn't work because there's one difference. If you look down here on the sides of this one, there are 4 neodymium rare earth grade N52 extremely strong magnets, 2 on each side. And I've always wanted to play with this and try it. Again, this one is just the plates. This one has the magnets. Look at the difference. Now, I'm really not sure why this is happening. I've always wanted to play with it. I built that tube cell and wrapped it and basically made a transformer around it. Was playing with it, but it didn't work real well. Not the cell itself. My work on the homemade transformer didn't work well, and it just overheated, and I couldn't get anything done with it. But these, I've just got permanent magnets. There's the inside, a close-up of the inside of one, and it's making some gas, just next to nothing. There's the one with the magnets on the outside. And when I first started this cell was producing worse than this one. I flipped the polarity of the plates, and that's what I have. Now, I don't know if anybody knows what's going on. I've always wanted to try this. I just never have. I ordered. Here's what's left of the stack I ordered. These are 4 inches long, 1 inch wide, grade N52. Really, really powerful magnets. In fact, if you put one of these magnets in between 2 pieces of smooth steel, it's 280 pounds of force to pull them apart on just one. And I've got 2 on this side and 2 on the back side. And you can see there's a huge difference in production. This has been running now about 4 hours. Same thing. This one's producing, and again, identical power supply. Here's another, let's zero this out. This one, oops, let's get it there. There we go. Drawing 6/10 of an amp, 7/10 of an amp, 8/10. This one practically the same, a little less, 5/10, 6/10. Let's see if it's 0. Nah, it's not quite 0 here. Let's try again. 3/10 of an amp. That's what I've been seeing. As this one is drawing more power, zero it out again because we're hardly drawing any amps. Well, right now they're fairly similar in amp draw, but not similar in production. So I'm going to run some more tests, run some more experiments. This is probably going to cause me to have to come up with some new design where I can incorporate these magnets and not have them actually exposed to the solution, because although they are nickel plated, they're really, really thin nickel plating. And nickel will hold up to this, but I don't know how long they'd hold up. But just wanted to show it. I don't know if anybody's tried this. I've never tried it with stainless. The reason I decided to use nickel instead of stainless is because nickel is a magnetic metal. So basically with those magnets on there, I'm making the whole thing magnetic. I don't know if the magnets will hold their magnetism in this condition, but it's been running several hours now. I think I'll leave them running all night long and see what happens. Again, no magnets, with magnets. Everything else, everything is identical. The plates, the spacers, the wire length, the power supply, they're getting the exact same voltage. They're drawing very, very similar amounts of amperage. But this one's producing dramatically more gas. Anyway, I'm going to do some more experiments and I'll come back with what I find. Thanks for watching.